Welcome to this new video on Gran Turismo 7, in which I will introduce you to a new method that allows you to earn a lot of money very easily, and above all, very quickly in the game. This method is based on several systems that were added to the game with update 1.69, and it allows you to earn about 1 million credits in 20 minutes, which is simply unbeatable. Currently in Gran Turismo 7, this is the most profitable method for the time invested. This new method is based on the Power Pack DLC, which is the paid DLC that was added to Gran Turismo 7 late last year, at the end of 2025. It's a DLC that costs 29 euros, and you'll absolutely need to buy it in order to use the method I'm going to present today. We agree that 29 euros is still quite a sum, which is why in the pinned comment I'll put my instant gaming link that lets you buy PSN cards a bit cheaper, so you can save a few euros on the purchase of the Power Pack. The Power Pack has been around since 2025, but until now, it wasn't necessarily a very good way to farm money in the game because there were a lot of limitations in the gameplay of this DLC. These limitations were removed with the 1.69 update, since now you can do any race from this DLC with any car from your garage, unlike before when you had to take whatever car was offered. Now you can take cars from your garage, which often allows you to use much faster cars than those offered by the base game and win races much more easily, but most importantly, much more quickly. The second thing is that since this 1.69 update, there is a weekly challenge system. Just like in the base game, if you go to the World Circuits menu here and press the triangle button, you have small races that appear, which you can also complete regularly to earn a lot of money, even though they're less profitable than the method I'm showing you today. Yeah, this week you can earn 300,000 credits while the method I'm going to show you lets you earn 1 million much faster. It's similar, but this time the focus is on the Power Pack DLC. And the way it works is pretty simple. It will simply count the number of events you complete in the Power Pack during the week, and it will give you rewards based on the number of events. That's all. So here, there's a first reward that lets you earn 100,000 credits if you finish one race, 200,000 more if you finish 2 races, and 500,000 more if you finish 3 races. In total, that's 800,000 credits, which is already quite a sum. And of course, you can add the money you'll earn by completing those challenges. To make the most of this system, I recommend starting with the very first one. Here, it's a challenge in the European category, the green tree here, the event called the GTI. In this event, you'll be able to select cars that are much more powerful than the ones offered by default. Knowing that here there is no mandatory PP, there are simply recommended performance points, 430. But if you want to choose a car above that, you can. Here, for example, the game suggests that I take my 2011 Aventador, which has 622 performance points, well above the 430s. That's the double benefit of this update. It's that you'll be able to finish this event super quickly and super easily, and earn quite a lot. So the first phase, the practice phase, you can do it if you want. I suggest skipping it since you'll have such a high-performance car, it's unlikely you'll lose. Do the practice session here, then click the green arrow to finish and proceed to qualifications. You won't have the option to skip the qualification. You'll absolutely have to do them. That's maybe the small issue with this Power Pack. So now, you do qualifying. Normally, since you have a much more powerful car than the others, you should be able to set the best time right away and start first on the grid. And the advantage of this event, you'll see it later when we do it, is that it only lasts for 3 laps. So it's an event that's actually very quick to complete, around 3 to 4 minutes. And since it's a short event, it doesn't give you too many restrictions when it comes to fuel consumption. Because honestly, the V12 in the Aventador, that's an engine that uses a lot of fuel. But here, we don't have any endurance racing. Well, we don't really care about having a car that uses a lot of fuel or even a car that eats up a lot of tires. In the end, it won't change the result of the event. So now we're going to finish our test lap, well, our qualifying lap, sorry, in about 1 minute 15, something like that. Normally, it's impossible for the AIs to do as well. So now we're going to fast forward to the end of qualifying. That's the kind of annoying thing about this game mode. You must watch qualifying at fast speed. You can't leave directly. Don't click the red cross. It won't skip qualifying but will abandon the event, forcing you to start over. And by the way, I'd like to point out that this waiting time during qualifying is also included in the 20 minutes I mentioned earlier. The 1 million credits in 20 minutes. That counts as well. So it's not extra time to add. Now the qualifying is about to end. You see, I did 1 minute 13 while the fastest AI behind me did 1 minute 25. So clearly I have a huge lead over them, which means we'll start the event in first place and they won't be able to catch up with us at all. Basically, they're in a Fiat 500, and we're in a Lamborghini, so it's really tough for them to win. So, I'm gonna skip the race. I won't show you the whole event, there's no point. I'll finish it as quickly as possible, and then we'll meet again in about 3 minutes for the event results. So now we're getting to the end, and we're so much faster than them that we've almost lapped them. So really, there's no reason for you to lose the event. And here you see we've just completed the first challenge. We've unlocked the $100,000 ticket plus the event rewards of 90,000 credits. So we've already made 190,000, all included. It must have taken me about 6 minutes, so now the easiest thing is simply to repeat this event twice. So here I've completed it a second time. I pocket another 90,000 and then my 200,000 check for completing the second event. And now we're about to finish our third event in a few moments. And you'll see, it's going to be the same. We get the money from the event plus the third ticket in a few moments, and it actually took me a total of 20 minutes. So, 19 minutes and some change. Once again, 90,000 credits, plus the 500,000 check for completing 3 events. So in total, we got 270,000 credits as event rewards, plus the 800,000 from tickets we can collect later in the menu. That gives us 1,070,000 credits earned in 20 minutes. And like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, it's literally unbeatable. There's no other event that lets you make that much money. The only problem, as you've understood, that to be able to farm this way, you need to have the DLC. In a way, it's not necessarily pay to win, but it's related. Well, something like that. Actually, there is still a second disadvantage to this method. As you've understood, it's a method that relies on weekly rewards. And once you've completed the challenges for the week, you have to wait until the next week. To be able to try your luck again and repeat this method, you have to wait. It's not like traditional farming, where you can really keep repeating races over and over, non-stop, to earn money. Still, compared to the time you invest, it's much more profitable to farm like this than to farm the game's regular weekly challenges, which take much longer to complete. And their rewards aren't always as financially interesting. And there's probably a way to go even faster than this to farm money with this method, because there are potentially cars even faster than the Lamborghini we used to complete this challenge. I think in the coming weeks, there will be metas popping up all over the internet. That will show the best cars for each Power Pack challenge. And then there might be a way to save a few seconds, maybe even tens of seconds per run. And so, once again, maximize your earnings. And just like the regular reward tickets or the weekly race rewards, you'll be able to collect all your money just by using your tickets in the gift tab of your garage. There you go. And it's something you can do again every week, since the rewards reset every week, just like the traditional weekly challenges. So it's a very good way to make a lot of money quickly over the long term. There you go. I hope this little video gave you a bit of a boost. If it did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for the next videos, and follow me on Twitch for upcoming live streams. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe with Prime on my Twitch channel. If you want to support me, give me a hand and thank me for this video. Anyway, I'll see you very soon for the next one. Bye.